Hi everyone, I'm Roxanne Gould. Thanks for being here. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Today I'm going to talk you through about 7 points about cleaning your closet. Let's get started. The 7 points I want to cover about cleaning up your closet began the other night when I was kind of awake. I wasn't ready to go to sleep yet. And I stepped into my closet and I realized that I'm not wearing a lot of the clothes that are in here. And my whole dressing habits have changed since we've been in lockdown. I would wear about 3 different things, 3 different outfits in 3 different months. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but you get the idea. I didn't have the need to have daily outfits put together because I'm at home all the time. I kind of liked it. It made dressing easy, and I didn't have to do so much laundry. But there I was in my closet looking at all of my beautiful clothes that I just don't wear anymore. And it got me thinking about some of my beautiful clothes I don't wear anymore because they're just not right. Well, there I was, ready to purge. Now, purging is an interesting thing because we have, I'm sure you do too, we as women have an emotional tie to our clothes. And we'll see something hanging there and it'll immediately bring back a memory, hopefully a fond one. And we want to hold on that memory. We want to hold on to it. And the clothes is like a remembrance of that wonderful time we had while we were wearing that outfit or that top or dress. And yet it doesn't fit anymore. Well, I went through my clothes and I was trying to imagine how they would feel without that emotional tie. Maybe you've heard about cleaning out your closet and taking everything out and laying it on the bed to go through it. And I have done that before. The Marie Kondo method is great if you've never done it, to really get down to what brings you joy. Well, I have done that, and yet here I was with clothes that really wasn't bringing me joy anymore. So I knew the process. I didn't have to go through it step by step so deliberately and putting it all out on the bed, and taking everything out of the drawers, all of that. But I recommend it if you haven't done it yet. And I knew immediately what pieces were just hanging there because they were a memory. Or I thought, I'll feel better in it next time I wear it. Or I would think that it would fit me because maybe next time, maybe I won't have that weight on me. Like there's this one shirt I really like. It's a navy blue and white striped, that classic look. And yet it started to feel really tight around the waist, and I'm always like pulling it down because it would ride up. And I'm thinking that night in my closet, why am I keeping this? It makes me feel like I'm overweight in my waist, which I'm not. And there are other ones to find. It's not that unique, and it didn't really bring me joy, right? So one of the steps is to take out the pieces that just kind of shifts your energy when you put them on. It doesn't make you feel really good, and know that you can release it to someone who needs it. It's probably really in good shape and has a lot of life left, but give it to somebody that can utilize it. It does no good just hanging in your closet. You know those pictures you see of minimalistic closets with maybe 8 things hanging very wide from each other, and it looks so clean and pure and easy. Well, that was also something that got me motivated because I'm not using as many clothes, and I like the idea of seeing everything. Right now I have a very small closet, and I would take you in there, but I don't think all my equipment would fit in there. And I wanted to have that feeling of knowing every article that's in there at one glance. I don't like pushing clothes aside to take something off the hook. So that was my other motivator, to have clothes that I feel good in, that I know somebody else can utilize, so it's just not hanging there collecting dust and giving me a sense of openness when I go into my closet. So that's the first step, is to declutter your closet. And the second step is to then organize what is left over. And I organize it from darkest to lightest. And in between, I put all the prints. It's another way of identifying your clothing. I have each section like that. So I'll have my dresses from blacks to the prints to the whites, and I'll do that with my pants, and then I'll do that with my blouses. So I basically have those 3 sections in my closet, and I start with the dark on the left, and I go to the right to the white, and that really helps it become another clear way of seeing what's in there. When you want to select something to buy in its place, the third thing is to buy the best quality that you can afford. It's going to last longer. You won't have to replace it as often. So in effect, you're going to be saving some money because you don't have to replace it quickly because it will last longer. And hopefully you can afford a quality that has some durability in life. Most people only wear 50% of their wardrobe that's in their closet anyway. But other studies have found that maybe it's even up to 80% of the clothing that's in our closets most people don't even wear. That's a lot of clothes that can be shifted out there and given to somebody that needs them. And why are they there if they don't, if we're not wearing them? Hopefully not to hold on to old memories. Let's make some new memories with new pieces of clothing that suit our lifestyle now, suit our figure now, make us feel comfortable, and make us feel happy. The other pieces that I gave away are really nice classic pieces, like some nice neutral color leggings and some bomber jackets, and I've held on to them for years. A couple pieces I've never even worn, but I held on to them because I thought, it's such a nice piece, but I never wore it for whatever reason. Get it out. And it's hard. It is hard to give it away because I know it's quality and it's brand new, but honestly, I'd rather have it be replaced with something that I'm going to enjoy. So when you're trying to declutter and organize, then and replace it with quality pieces, that's 4, right? Wait, 3. Declutter, organize, and focus on the quality and the quantity instead of quantity. Then I wanted to say that the 4th thing is to identify your essentials, which are a pair of slacks, whether they be jeans or leggings or whatever it is that your lifestyle deems necessary, classic pants, classic jacket, whatever type you like. Jackets, whether they be your oversized boyfriend's jacket, which is really trending now in 2020, or a tailored wool jacket, some kind of hip, bomber jacket with a zip up and a hoodie. I don't know, but some upper part to your lower part. And white t-shirts are great, or white button-down blouses are great. So if you're getting the gist, you want to have your fundamental pieces, build your wardrobe with blacks and whites, maybe a khaki, and pieces near your face that accentuate your cheek color, lip color, eye color, whether it be scarves or accessories or even a really nice blouse. And of course you got to have that little black dress that is classic, or the black skirt with a black top, but it gives you that nice silhouette if you are, going out. I know we all have different needs and different lifestyles. This is, take it with a grain of salt if it's going to fit your lifestyle. I know that it's always nice to have in reserve in case something comes up, there's an occasion. It's a classic timeless piece, so it's nice to have at the ready in your wardrobe if an event comes up. So if an event comes up, we want it to be functional for you. We don't want you to be nervous and running around trying to find the right piece because, it's on the calendar and you still haven't found the right outfit. That's nerve-wracking. We don't want that to happen too. So it's just nice to, when you find it, get it. And again, get the best quality that you can afford. So you got to identify those essentials. I think shoes and accessories, those are, how many times do you go out and really notice a woman's shoes? As we get older, our feet hurt. We want comfort. When I was younger, I could wear heels all day, and I just can't anymore. They hurt. I can wear a kitten heel. I can wear maybe a 3-inch heel if I'm just going from the car to the restaurant and back. But to stand on heels and walk around in them all day, it really is a pain that I don't want to endure. So I like flat shoes. And maybe they're not very glamorous. Maybe they're not that attractive, but heck, I want to be comfortable. They make really nice sneakers, fancy ones that are getting more accepted to be worn at all different occasions. Even men are wearing sneakers when they used to wear wingtip shoes. So we are, as an older demographic, starting to accept the fact that we want to have comfort and functionality over fashion, and we are incorporating these more casual looks into our everyday life because we need them. Our feet need them. Our backs need them. I love my Birkenstocks. I have 3 pair. Now, I don't always want my toes showing, so I like Dr. Scholl's because they have my size, which is a size 11, which is hard to find, but they're having some really nice flat, hip-looking shoes that I really enjoy. Because I do want something that's a little bit stylish. I don't want it to be too clunky. There's beautiful styles that are being made in the larger sizes, but they are also comfortable. So I am one that advocates comfort over style. Because if you feel good, you're going to be moving better. You're going to have that smile more easily on your face. If you have shoes that hurt you, it's going to give you a tight look on your face. Just like clothes. I do not like clothes that are binding in any way because I feel inhibited. I can't move as freely as I want. I just keep thinking in the back of my head, I can hardly wait to take this off. I'm done with those days. I want my clothes to be functional and fashionable, stylish and comfortable. And I know it's possible, but it takes some work. So when I know I need something like that, this is the kind of work I mean, it's going to take time because we have to be selective. We are becoming more minimalistic in our purchases. It's an interesting fact, though, that the average person will spend money on about 60 to 70 pieces of clothing a year. And on the opposite side of that, there was a Hollywood movie star I saw interviewed on the internet the other day, and she was saying her New Year's resolution was to not buy one thing. You can imagine, as a Hollywood star, she had quite a lot at her disposal already in her house, and she knew it. So that was her resolution, not to buy one thing. I fall somewhere in the middle of that. I have purchased things this year, and I know I will not buy as many as 60 to 70 things. So when you've discovered the thing that you do need, don't go out and buy it immediately, because you might find that you actually don't need it. The need might fall away. That eliminates any impulse buying, or buying something because you're sure you need it, and then you bring it home and it hangs in your closet again. So buy it only after you've given it, a week, maybe longer, to decide that, yes, you need that in your wardrobe. The next thing you do is you plan what type of thing it is that you need, as far as color, fabric, deciding which type of style will go the best with everything else you have in your closet, to give it the most life, to wear it the most that you can, to get your biggest bang for your buck. So you have to plan all of those things. And then you need to hold out until you find exactly what it is that you're fabricating in your mind. Because everything starts with a thought. So you think it out. What is it that is going to fulfill the need for that piece of clothing that you think you need, and also that's going to bring you joy, that's going to make you happy that you have it, that you know you're going to use and use again and again, and be happy every time you see it in your closet. So it isn't a quick process. The one I'm recommending takes planning. You are building a wardrobe. And in order to do that, you have to get rid of everything that's not working in order to build a good foundation that's going to be simple, long-lasting, reduce excess, and make you feel really good that you have it. When I did the decluttering of my closet the other night, I came away with about 20 pieces that I just said, stop keeping them in your closet, get them out of here once and for all. And they were basically pieces that I loved because they were such good quality, they were such hip style, and what was the other reason? I thought I would use them. So, they look great, the good quality, give them to somebody that'll use them, and I'm not going to hang around thinking that I'll use it when it's been years that I haven't. You know, it's just silly, isn't it? So I'm going to give away half, and the other half I'm going to try to consign. They're pristine, they're still fashionable, so I'll give it a try. And after that, if they don't sell, then they get donated. And I don't mind going into the consignment store. The ladies are wonderful, and I usually shop there and see what I can see. Yeah, and that's it. That's all I got on it. Unless you've got some questions and I can expound on it further. Those are, I don't know how many tips. I said there were going to be 7, and I don't know how many I gave you. I lost count, but there's a handful. So I hope this helps. And, you know, let's make ourselves feel good with what we own and feel good when we go out in the world with what we're wearing, because we deserve it. So make your wardrobe a personal expression of who you are, and I can't wait to hear your comments. I love you. God bless you. Bye-bye.